Cantonese Community Assembly Hall.
About their ancestors, where they come from. And also it's the assembly hall for the community to meet up every year. Because every year there's still newcomers from China to Vietnam, so the community will gather up and decide to help the newcomers on resettlement. And if you come down there in the sanctuary, you will see in the middle shrine there is God started in the right corner here. In the left corner, behind the sailing boat, is the goddess who protects people travel by sea. The boat is to remind the community, the younger generation, where they come from and how they get here by boat, seaway. And when it got to the traditional destination section, this is like comes with photo of the sanctuary.
It's mussel shells and wine bottles.
boat is to remind the immigrants from China how they arrived in Vietnam. Japanese covered bridge.
Yeah, the Japanese cover bridge. Japanese. Yeah, Japanese. We are going. We are going.
This is from the covered bridge, houses on stilts and genuine fishing net. Silk manufacturing.
The silkworms are 17 days old. And you know, they eat the mulberry leaves. And after every 3-day eating, they have a 1-day sleeping. And when getting up, they cut their skin, change the skin color from dark color to the lighter color, and grow fat very quickly. After 17 days, they don't sleep anymore. They only eat until 24 days. After that, they stop eating and begin to make the cocoon. And you know, when the silkworms are 24 days, we put them on the frame here. And from their mouth, they spit the grass around them, from outside to the inside, to make the cocoon like this in 4 days. And now they are still alive inside the cocoon. And if we want to get silk, we have to boil them. And then the moth makes a smaller hole on the cocoon, they come out. And the male and female copulate each other. The female, they lay the egg, and the egg turn into the baby silkworm. And about 500 rest meters from one cocoon like this.
How many?
500 rest meters.
500 meters?
Yes. And we can get some different kinds of silk, such as the taffeta silk, finer silk, or raw silk. For example, you see here, when we use many cocoon like this, you see about 25 to 30 cocoon. They combine together to make only one here. And we spin with the wheel like this, we get the taffeta silk. It is the
So fun.
I made a jacket with the frogs to go with the evening dress I had in Hong Kong. Very pleased with it.
on the tablecloth and on the napkin. Here we do the silk thread on cotton material. And the younger here, they have to learn about 5 or 6 months to do so.
After a few years, does this affect their eyes, working in sunshine? Nobody wears glasses.
Over there, you see the young girl. They made the design on tablecloth, have the symbol design. And here you see they are older. They have a more experience for the future. And you know they have to look here about 2 years for the future. And further on to have a future, the further on they have to do the beautiful and the meaningful photo like this. And then they draw the designs on the same material. And they 1.5 months to finish. And the small like the sugar there, about 15 days. It's a symbol because it's a plain. We choose the picture for that. The price you see depends on the design. For example, this one is $50 without the price. But
This is the rather beautiful resort where we stayed Monday night. Unfortunately it was raining for much of Monday, but the grounds here are exquisite. We didn't quite have this view from our balcony, some of our fellow guests did. We even sort of provided bait to feed the fish. They're much bigger ones than that. And we didn't even get a chance to use the swimming pool.
Keep your head up. Good morning. How are you?
humid.
Usually a beige, you feel just like, oh, this is dark. I went to motivated.
We're now on our very long train journey, sharing 4 to an apartment. Good example of Vietnamese plowing.
That's right, yeah, it would have been really nice.
This is the rather gorgeous view from our balcony of our hotel in Marseille. We arrived here after a not terribly enjoyable train journey. It was 9 hours altogether. Although we had first class accommodation, still left something to be desired. This morning we have a beach trip scheduled. Possibility of swimming. And the weather looks a little brighter. Over there is the white Buddha. That is the picture of our train. There's a nice range of hills that are rather obstructed by cloud now. South China Sea. There is the South China Sea from another direction. Apparently during the Vietnam War many Americans came here for rest and relaxation. services, massage, pedicure. And the South China Sea was remarkably warm. It's just a pity about some of the floating debris and the rather sharp stones on the way in. Apart from that, it was fine. Bye-bye to the place where we had our lunch, our bathing beach.
Down there. It's down there was some walk. But I see no What this chemical cannot recall is a very powerful smell of incense.
Doing that a few years. That is where we were just now. Why do the Vietnamese males walk along like that? Leave the question in the hanging in the air. That looks like some gravel they can pick up for nothing and sell to building works. Presidential Palace. That is the actual aircraft that dropped the bomb on the presidential palace, thus proving that Saigon would fall if it was possible to bomb the presidential palace. The presidential palace.
Yeah, I know. Very nice. Don't say that to me, don't you?
It's the same food we've had all the time, isn't
It's the conference room.
And report about the war situation to the president, who will be seated in the room next door. And the maps here, when we come down to the underground basement, you will see the map again. On the left, that's the military position of the American military. The second one, that's the communist troops position. And the third one is about the situation, the developing of Ho Chi Minh Trail. And the fourth one is about electors and electorals in Vietnam from 17th parallel down to the Mekong Delta. And colorphones, that's for different purposes. For and there's a big brown carpets in the middle with the opposite as the
That door is the emergency escape route.
Cái đó về chúng không bàn cung sắt.
Do carry on talking, it's fascinating to listen to it again afterwards.
That would be the military parade. Used to be the parade, but now it's just the marching. In the old days, just about 5 years ago, it was before the military parade with tanks and arms. And the parade goes down right in the very end of the boulevard and finishes here. And this boulevard was built by the French during the war. And 3 years ago, when they celebrated the anniversary of 100 years in Saigon, the old style Richland was set up in place. And here you see quite a lot of high buildings here. Just about 10 years ago, we wanted to put the main line and
One of orders round carpet.
Ils ont changé les fauteuils. C'est celle-là.
You see here, the reason they call it one of the most beautiful room of the building here, because this from pieces of the lacquer painting, which is one of the arts come from Japan and then later become the traditional arts of Vietnam. It describes the royal activity in Vietnam back to the 15th century, with the landscapes of Vietnam in it. And the thing is, the lacquer painting here from time, it's the color.
Yes, a day like today, you can see why they're needed. It's a gorgeous old tree, isn't it?
Áo thì sau khi đi đi quan đi gia đình thì áo sẽ ở cái city với city với so yes in Chinatown yeah he did a river. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the military headquarters. According to the first design of then this was turned to the military headquarters. First map here is about the Vietnam, north and south, when it was split to north and south, socialist bloc and republic. And the second map, the two maps here, it's the military sectors of the north of Vietnam. It's almost for the bomb targets. And down here, again, you see the map of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. The orange spots in it, it's the military base of the communist troops in central Vietnam, back to 1971. And the map here, it's the operations right map here with the small map at the top. Right top is the operations regions for the Republic Army. And in the figures here, this is the year that the
Notre Dame Cathedral, Saigon. And we've just got here too late to be able to go inside. Over on the right is the post office. And of course, that's gone. This is the post office, would you believe? You probably would believe because it's got post office counters, but rather splendid interior.
Well, when we start the travel, we'll have a quick touch on the air conditioning. That's the chain of the air conditioning is out of the rail. And we come down here to the, well, the City Hall is having the meeting today, so you see a lot of cars here of the people's committee. And on the right here, this is a hotel. Rex Hotel is famous is because during the Vietnam War it was the building of CIA, and it was famous because half of the Rex Hotel used to be the library, and the other half was a cinema. And during the Vietnam War, the library turned to be the hotel. And after that, Rex was the favorite hotel on Russians experts come to work in Vietnam. And then the Rex Hotel bought the cinema and turned it to the four-star hotel. So you still see a big market, or the Ben Thanh market, actually. We call it Saigon Market. And the area down here where we just drove past, this is what where we call Saigon area and Saigon Market. That means the center, the region in the Saigon city. And in roundabout here, the man on the top of the monument on the horseback is the first Vietnamese general who used pigeon for letter. And we come down this way to the park on the left here. This used to be the Saigon railway station. And in Saigon, back to the colonial days, there was two main stations, the Saigon railway station and the other railway station. And here is where in the old days, Saigonese caught their train to Mekong Delta. But after that, the railway station was...
We're now on a suicide mission across the street opposite the market in Saigon.
Không có lộn có được, không được, không có lộn có được, anh chỉ lên chứ, đâu lộn có được gì vậy?
I just said to Mike, I said, at the Machuca Hotel staying.
From 8 to 5, 5,000. Well, you get wet there as well. Taking them off, this is the temple of Cao Dai religion. We're on our way to the Mekong Delta.
the high ceiling.
Yeah.
President Sherman, would you like to come for a short commentary? Because I cannot describe what we are the culture when you don't see the detail of this. So by the time when we just enter the building, you see a lot of touch of the temples or the some similarity of the church here, because the purpose of this religion is to wait for the reunification, the reunified of religions around the world. So it has a little touch of everything. So it's like a cocktail of it with the colors. But you see at the outside there is towers like the Catholic Church, but the center at the outside wall is quite similar to the Buddha.
Well, after we've been to the temple, our coach was already broken down once, and they decided to do a more elaborate belt change, I think. So it's rather fun. Whether we should get to the Mekong Delta and cruise around in the boat, I don't know, but we might. We have just arrived, ready for our boat trip on the Mekong.
Okay. President Nikolai Rodobos, the coach. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are on the YMC Mekong. And the commentary here will be done by this lovely girl here. She is the local guide who's with us for this morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our hometown. Please first allow me to introduce myself. I'm a local guide here. My name is Thorn. T-H-O-N, Thorn. Yes, nice to meet all of you today. Please first, I would like to tell you the program of our boat trip today. We will visit the Unicorn Island. It takes us about half an hour by boat to go to the island. On the island, we will take a walk in the ocean for about 15 or 20 minutes. Then we stop in a farmer's house where we can enjoy some honey tea, some rice wine, and some fruit candy. Then we go to visit a coconut candy factory. We have tropical fruit, and at last we take a rowing boat to go to the canal for about 15 or 20 minutes more. The whole trip takes us about 2 or 2.5 hours, a little bit longer than that. Is it okay for you like that? Yeah, you understand me when I speak English. If not, please tell me, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's a lot of fish, especially mudfish and catfish. We now export a lot of catfish to US. You see these houses over there. And in front also, you can see a lot of houses like that. So for some family the city. Yeah, and in secondary and high school, especially young girls, we are in uniform with outline like that, a dress and white collar. Very nice to look at. Yeah. You see a lot of small birds like that. Later we will refer to for Oh, this one, these two men, before that, gentlemen, if you went there, I will give you some, make you to try some rice wine, to give you some courage to do that. Half an hour to cross the river. But when you come back here next time, the water are free. We started already 2 years ago, and it will be finished in the year 2005. The bridge will be more than 3 kilometers long and about 16 meters large. So you come here at a good time. The country will change a lot, but not too much. And a half hours, ladies and gentlemen, all the belongings, please, you carry with us. Don't leave anything on the boat, except coconut. Because one day you go from adventure to adventure. We take a big boat from the city to the island, then take a walk.
I'm sure it would be if I had it all right. So for one classroom, it can be used for 2 classes a day. Yeah. They give the dragon fruit. I don't know if you have tried that. Yeah, we will try that also next time. Very good fruit. Which you like to see. Don't touch. When they are young like that, when we touch it will fall down.
Oh.
Yeah. And you see, this is the
Baby.
male and this is female. This one will fall down in a few days. Yeah. Flower.
It's not the same as durian.
The durian are in the same family, but durian are smaller and it smells stronger than this. Yeah. Family with that. But
Nice
jackfruit
bunch
tree
up there.
have very small leaves. While breadfruit tree have very big leaves, like a papaya leaf. The same family. The fruit are the same shape, but the breadfruit are smaller.
This is like the German people were down there on the back. Almonds.
This is a bunch of water coconut. Many fruit get attached together to have a big bunch like that. One fruit just about that size, the fruit. You will see a lot of that when we take a rowing boat. You see these plants just grow in the water. Yeah.
Does it taste like coconut?
They taste like a coconut, but less rich in protein. Usually the older people in Vietnam like to eat this fruit because it is easier for digestion. When you eat the coconut flesh, it is a little bit laxative and very heavy for digestion. This one lighter.
Dragon fruit.
Oh, that's wonderful. You think there's a
皆さん、あの木はドラゴンプッチの木ですよ。はい、右ありましょう。ドラゴンプッチの木です。
White color, but anyway, when the fruit gets ripe, they have the same color, brown. Yeah, brown color, like you have in Europe. Just one color.
What a size.
So don't go away. Down the back there.
Please come in, ladies and gentlemen.
Refreshment time.
Like that. And then, in some home, you can see a product that the bees make for the queen in each beehive. You see like that. Some people call it royal jelly.
Royal jelly.
Yes.
But this one is very good for our health, rich in vitamin and protein. It can be used like a strengthening for our body. And for us lady, it makes us younger. Keep on. So please come here. Please, ladies and gentlemen, here we serve you some honey tea. And then, please, you can have a look for just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call coconut candy. The yellow piece here is a ginger candy. In the line, ladies
We've done
and
this in
gentlemen,
Morocco.
you can put on your shoulder to take a picture. All right.
It's a constrictor, is it? Oh no, a python. Oh, python. Yes, a constrictor, yeah.
On your shoulder, like a very light message. And it is a free of charge.
Light massage. Very good.
Message. Have you done that?
Hey, have I done that? Oh, I've been in the mud many a time, sort of. On my hands and knees. Sort of, you know.
This is silt from the
That's
river
why I've grown so tall.
to improve the soil
You see,
and raise the
people
level.
cover their face. You know why? Not because of the dust. Here, not a lot of dust like in the city, but all the Vietnamese lady, we prefer to have a white skin, white complexion
yes,
like you
yes.
have. So we have the conical hat like that, the gloves until here, and something to cover our face.
I expect them to sing Happy Talk in a minute. Can you give us a twirl? Twirl around. Oh, lovely.
Very good.
More work to than him, Auntie. Coconut caramel, ladies and gentlemen.
Coconut caramel.
You see, we do everything by hand here. And ladies and gentlemen, the finished product, these you can have a look. There are always two papers. The first one, you take it out, throw it away. The second one, you keep and you read. This is rice paper. With this one.
Papaya tree. This is a multi-fruit tree. Oh, that one. That one. We're just going on a boat ride.
You sit there, madam. You sit there, please. Oh, okay. You sit down. Because I see you have longer legs, so I think you need more space.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Here, on this boat, you don't have.
They've got like eyes.
And Eric and Kathy. Who else went in that boat? June. Disappear around the next bend. That's what we look like going the other way. Pointing cameras at each other.
Chính hả? Trời đất ơi, tao miếng gạch mà mày hỏi tên bờ.
Oh yes, some sort of fishing. No. Are they like lobster pots or?
Get in the mud. The mud from the bottom.
Very exotic vegetation to our way of thinking. Two forms of water transport. Our boat crews going back where we started, and there are the rest of us disembarking. This is our lunch. Wonderful. Thank you.
It's all right. No, I don't mind at all.
This is elephant ear fish.
Your strap's hanging over the leg.
Isn't a good one for a secondary wife, we said, or is it a minor wife?
A minor wife.
This is a bomb crater made by B-52 trying to collapse the tunnels. Entrance to tunnels.
The weapon they had, and they built everywhere. Of course, there are not many around here anymore, but they still have some for the people, for you to understand how could in the past the people stop their enemy. And the main purpose of the trap is not only for you, but for more people. For example, when I am felt in this trap, of course, I will be stuck. It's about 2 meters deep, and this will be the way to be covered with leaves or soil on the top. And without noticing, it's trapping the shoulder, stand on it, the weight of the shoulder would break the bolts, and it's flip him down. It's about 2 or 3 meters. Big animal. Before the bamboo spike was set up in the bottom, they will put it in the urine and dung for infection.
Painful. This is painful, wouldn't it? Bring tears to your eyes, wouldn't it?
Look over there. Well done.
Oh, she gets out of the snow.
Look at that.
Very impressive.
I don't think I fit.
Everybody's doing it.
Take this going in. Down the tunnel.
Stay there.
He's standing on the floor of the tunnel and going down.
Michael's trying to get round.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Yeah. Go.
And when you're down there, can you go along?
Staying in the ground if they have.
That's where the tunnel entrance is.
living underground for a long time if they have to. They have to. But if otherwise, they will station in the ground like this. And the second and the third level are mainly for
ventilation shaft. Disguised as a termite mound.
That's for the tourists.
Yes, it's a tourist entrance.
Yeah, that's definitely. We should.
The last one show you how they would appear or disappear from here. And I just show you, it gives you an idea how the entrance could be built in the piping trench. Yeah, the original entrance is a small one, or it's even smaller than this. If it is built in the piping trench, it's a bit bigger, but not very big.
You have to, I thought I'd have to go. You have to pull yourself out though. Or somebody else would have to pull me out.
Bullet hole in the turret.
One of the first American
And
tanks to be
for the tank there is no problem
landmined.
to crush on the wood like this down even the bigger trees. The only trouble was is to go through the bamboo bush.
They scrap metal dealers. What? They scrap metal dealers just assessing what it's worth. That's a good. Yes, that's a good pose. Yeah, stick with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this here is one some of what they call the homemade weapons or traps. Set up around the territory, the area of the underground network to prevent the penetration of the stretcher or the opposition. First type of a trap here is projecting trap. And this is the way how they cover the top with the bamboo lid and put some soil on the top. And when the soldier step on this, his weight would break the top and he forms out a hole. And when he hits the base, the string will pull the spikes out to get him anywhere from hips below. This is the side arm traps. The bar will be blocked by the bamboo bolt. And when the weight of the body breaks it, it adjusts up and gets soldiers in his ribs or chest. This is the third one, the most deathful one of the traps. Rolling trap. When the weight of the soldier breaks the top, it automatically rolls the body down to the bottom, the depth of about 2 meters. Actually, the white pants on the top, it's snake venom, so it doesn't. And this one to eliminate the fighting man. If a lack of soldier goes through this structure, and there is no way for him to take it off, and they have to saw the structure off. It's to eliminate the vulnerable fighting man. Once soldiers get injured in here, he has to be brought out by the other 2 other soldiers. And this is the rotating trap. If the soldier falls at one end, the other end will hit him. And the last one there, you look at similar to the door frame. So I don't get any close. The hut over there, it's a renewed structure, but during the war, it used to be the armory workshop where they reuse the gunpowder from the
Đây gọi là trồng ghế thép, giống như trên ghế mình ngồi. Isuno, otosiyana. Ở đây mình gọi là trông hôm, trong này người ta đặt cách mặt đất 0,5 cho đến 1 mét thôi, không sâu.
Now they would collect the unexploded bombs and saw it off to collect the gunpowder and stuff the restuff the gunpowder in the 2 tubes over there. Underneath is the what is called the gunpowder out to remake the landmine. You can see the green things down there. The back is the landmine made by the armory workshop here.
The movement. Automata.
Over there is the firing range. I don't know if any of you fancy the tourist shooting. It's the live bullets, $1 a bullet. Otherwise, we go to the huts here. More interesting, more civilization. Yesterday you tried the fish with the rice paper pancake. Here's the demo of making the rice paper pancake to make the spring roll. And the white thing in the terracotta pan is rice flour with water and a bit of salt.
Sono mamma. Sono marino ne? Hai no marino.
From the fabric, then it will put in the bamboo frame and lay it to dry in the sun for about half an hour.
China. Chi trai cả na. Không bên người ta có hai thứ gì ạ? Có cái gì khó hiểu hỏi là cái này không có khả năng là
Cái này tuyên bố là chắc là cái meter à? Cái này là meter.
This is where you can actually go in a tunnel.
This is the firing bunker. So you see it's almost level to the ground, and some holes here, they are the embraces for open the fire. And from here, if you like to have an idea or experience of how to crawl a tunnel, you can do it here. But you have, if you have a problem with cardiac, the advice is not. You shouldn't go down there because it will be hard and small to move down there. On the
oh, can you?
Yeah, you can photo down there as long as you have a good flash built in your camera.
That's where they. So shall I wait until yes. Was this the handgun or did they have longer gun?
Oh, yes, I see the firing holes.
Yeah.
I'm only going into the 25-metre one.
Yes.
What's your head?
Michael, don't leave me.
No, I won't. What your step?
Will I like it, Rob, when I get in there?
Probably not, no.
Probably not.
You're going to have to cool down, but it's more enough.
Well, I'll send you those. You get stuck. Thank you. You're Ryan. You did it like really well. They didn't know it's house.
Okay, what do you like?
It's Granny Bray.
I'm letting them get out of the way first, you see. Right, we now turn right.
Okay. Oh gosh, it's not a lot of light there.
No.
I'll get some more of you later.
It's better than Just round the back. Oh, you've got big friends down here. I'm afraid of losing you. Well, I don't know where they've gone.
You're going a fair speed there, Margaret.
Well, I've lost the back in front. Now she's anxious to get to the other.
You're out of sight.
Okay, thank you.
Just round the row. Thank you.
Alright, there we are. You took my picture down in there.
Would you like just look up a minute, Rita, with relief on your face, and then I'll give you a copy of this bit of the video.
It was okay. Oh, Roger's. Oh, they've gone looking for Roger. Next time. There's Eric in there. And oh, Christ, Roger's in there. Eric, where are you? Eric! Oh, Eric! Are you there? Now, a great big cheer.
No, this is Michael. Sorry, here comes Michael. Right.
Oh, it's not Eric.
Hello?
Yeah, Michael was just behind. Well, Michael was in front of you. He was. I overtook him on the top. Oh, well done. I was going. No, not down
there. This is a meeting room.
Yeah, oh yes.
Who's going to chair the meeting? Oh, do we? Yeah. After we finished, we had lunch. We told me we didn't have lunch today. And it's the Danish.
So we're now in the meeting bunker, and this is the smoke from the oven goes in the follow the underground pipe to exit here. And there's the smoke where the smoke exits, and to keep the smoke stay lower, they put wet soil or wet to hide the smoke. And if they do one fire, blow the smoke down.